This is a shelter I made out of saran wrap, and I'm going to spend the night in it during a huge snowstorm. So this is my thought process. I'm going to use these couple trees right here as pretty much the pillars of the saran wrap fort. First thing I got to do is I got to go find some sticks or cut down some small trees to make like some roof supports for the roof, and I'm going to start building the roof. Let's do it. I got the 4 like roof kind of supports. Then I'm gonna find some long thin sticks and lay them across like a lattice, and then I'm gonna tie them. Then I'm gonna start wrapping up the roof, and then I'll wrap around the trees for like the base of the shelter. That's the roof part so far. So this is the roof structure so far. I'm thinking of getting 4 more main supports and putting them on top of it, and then tying with my thick rope to the tree just for extra support, because it is going to snow a lot tonight. Big rope. The roof structure is complete. Now comes the interesting part. I got this industrial grade pallet wrap, which I'm going to be using to wrap up the whole structure. It's pretty much like saran wrap, just longer. I think this is, I don't remember how long this is, but I have 2 of these rolls. They're pretty long and they should be enough for what I'm doing. So the next thing is I'm going to start wrapping up the roof. Another thing is I made sure that this is recyclable, so when I'm all done I'm just going to recycle it all. So I'm going to start wrapping the roof, hopefully goes smooth, and I'll have a roof over my head soon. I have a roof now. The roof is complete. I can't stand up in it, but I did that on purpose because it was hard enough to wrap it, and it'd be harder if I couldn't reach the top of it. But that is the roof. Nice and strong, ready for the snowstorm. Solid. It's nice I now have a spot where I can open up my stuff and not have to worry about snow getting on it. I want to set up my hammock so I can kind of lay out the land inside of here. Nice hammock. That's what I'm going to be sleeping in. It's going to prevent me from losing a lot of heat to the ground, so I figure floating in the air will be pretty good. I'm super happy with the progress so far. I just put the hammock up. I fiddled around with which tree I wanted to put it on for a while, but this is the best one. I think I'm gonna have the door open up over here to the entrance of it, like between these two trees. Yeah, but for now, I'm gonna take a little break, have a little bit of tea, and then get to making the walls. It's gonna be snowing all day and all night. We're supposed to get like 8 to 12 inches. So we'll see. A little bit of a cheat code. I went ahead and I brought my thermos full of tea, so I wouldn't have to boil water right away. Just a nice warm cup of tea. Time to relax and show you some of the beautiful snow we're having. It is time to start to wrap the fort. Let's go. Now it's time to try and make the door, the opening. I have an idea. We'll see how it goes. I have a bunch of saran wrap in case I need to rewrap anything. But sometimes you just gotta dive in and try it. So that's what we're gonna do. there is now some walls and an opening. Next thing, I'm gonna give it a little bit of extra wrap around it, and then I'm gonna work on a door for it, or some way I can kind of close it at night. Probably out of sticks and saran wrap, obviously. All right, looks pretty cool. I got some sticks. I'm gonna tie them, I'm gonna wrap them, and I'm gonna have a door. I'm gonna find 2 more sticks so I can make like an X between the corners. I think that would be smart. Completely ran out of rope, but I'm happy I brought like this little craft string. It looks like an owl. Anyways, I'm gonna use it to tie up the edges on one side so it can kind of be like a hinge. So let's go ahead and do that. The door is now up. I'm gonna go ahead and open it. I put a little string attached to the door so I can kind of pull it closed in case it gets a little bit windy or something tonight. It's finally done and I'm really happy with the way it turned out. Let's go ahead and give it a little tour. This is the outside of it. I'm in the middle of a forest. There's supposed to be about 8 to 12 inches of snow tonight. So it's gonna be very snowy, even though it's very snowy right now. Look at it just sticking on the trees. Absolutely beautiful. But here's the fortress I made. Completely out of saran wrap and sticks and rope. Here's the door of it. We'll go inside in a minute. Kind of cool. You can see the X pattern on the door. A bunch of sticks for support and some rope tied around 4 base trees. I put a log right there, kind of dragged it out from over there. Kind of see it in the ground right there. It's interesting. It's a translucent fort. I assume there'll be a bunch of snow on the roof, but at night you can kind of probably see the light through it. We'll check that out. On the back side of it, again, this whole thing is just wrapped up in saran wrap or pallet wrap. I found another log. I placed it right there. You can see a little bit inside some of my storage containers. I don't want to go that way with the camera, but I'm going to walk around that way. It is so beautiful right now. And on this side right here, I put the sled up against it. I might have to tip it a little bit more till it's touching the saran wrap. I don't want snow to build up in there. And then let's go ahead and tour on the inside. So I kind of made a door with some hinges. I'm gonna open it up. I'm gonna go ahead and sneak in here. As you can see, I put a tarp down. I got my hammock up right here. I got my little 2 storage containers full of food and camera gear, a little speaker there. That's gonna be my garbage bag. That's my sleeping bag. Behind it is a little propane heater, which I'm gonna turn on in a minute. There's gonna be my cooking area, some water and some lanterns and some tea, and all my wet gloves that I'm gonna dry off by the heater right there. And a nice little tarp. But I'm really happy with the way this turned out. It's dry in here, it's not snowing here. The roof is definitely gonna be strong enough. And I'm excited to spend the night in here. It's gonna be absolutely beautiful. There's a couple more things I wanna do before I get ready for the night. But yeah, I'm really happy with the way this turned out. And I hope you're happy to come on this journey with me. Time to get a little bit of heat going in here. Pilot is on. All right, we got some heat. Very cool. Should warm up this place. Very nice. I'm drying off a bunch of my gear. I'm a little bit hungry right now. I'm not sure if this is really my dinner or not, but it just sounded really good. I did bring other food, but I'm gonna have this right now, just like a spicy noodle bowl. And I'm gonna just throw a can of salmon inside of it. I think that would be tasty. Big old one. It's probably enough. Starting to snow a bit. It is beautiful. I love how the snow covers the branches. It's amazing how much snow those tiny little branches can hold. Looks like we're in business. Bubble, bubble. Just a simple little ramen soup. Nice on a cold day. It's a winter wonderland. Haven't really seen any animals yet. Maybe one squirrel. Might have heard a couple noises, but I know there's deer and other things out here. Maybe we'll see some. I'm sure in the morning, if any came close, we'll definitely see the tracks. I know there's a little pond over here, so we're just gonna go to the edge of it. Oh, my face got pelted by snow from that tree. It's in my jacket. You can see it's possibly not frozen, or at least wet on top of it, but it's beautiful. It's so pure out here. You can just hear the pitter-patter of the snow. I didn't even see it. There it is. That's where I'm staying. It blended in more than I realized, because it's kind of white, just like everything else in here. Got something cool I want to share with y'all. This is a Zippo hand warmer. I've used this in the past. It's been a while. It's kind of been tucked away in a drawer, but I thought it'd be a perfect time to use it again. I do have the hand warmers as well. I have shoved a couple in my socks and such, but this one's cool. It's like a gas one. It looks like a giant lighter, and you fill it up, you put this on it, and you light it, and it kind of holds a little ember, and the thing gets hot. And it just radiates heat. You can put it in your pocket, in your hand, you can hold on to it. And it's just a kind of a cool way to warm yourself in the cold. So that's what we're gonna do. I don't remember if I have to prime that. Kind of shake it up a little bit. You can kind of see there's a glow. You can see that. So it is lit. I'm just gonna cap it. Hopefully it'll stay lit. I'll know if it stays warm or gets warm. I'm gonna put it in this little pouch. And remember, this thing gets pretty hot. And I'm just gonna hold on to it. Cool, just want to share that with y'all. So I was going out to go to the bathroom, and I heard something. See it? There's a turkey up there, way up in the tree. You can see its head. It's so interesting that turkeys sleep up in trees. Poor guy must be cold. Yep, there's a turkey. Mr. Turkey. I don't think he knows what to make of me. Something else I'm going to do before the night is I got this motion activated light. I'm going to put it up outside the door, so if anything is scurrying by at night,
Hopefully this will just scare them away. Otherwise, I'll just have to yell at them.
Looks like it's about to be some dinner time. It's getting dark outside. Got myself some pasta. And a nice jar of snow-covered pesto. Should be good. Simple, easy, and I love pesto. There we go. Hand warmers. Bubble, bubble, bubble. Looking good. It's about time to strain it. Ooh. I was heating this up a little bit by the heater because I don't know if it's frozen. I hope not. No, it's not. Dump it in there. Nice and hot. It's gonna be good. Look at that. Some delicious pesto. Yum. And let's have ourselves some dinner. It's pretty much black and night outside right now. Let's have a little bite of this. Delicious. So it's night now. Still snowing. Supposed to be snowing a lot. Roof is holding up good. Sides are good. You can see a little bit of that orange glow from the heater, which I do love. Just go trekking around a little bit. Got my sleeping bag ready. So when I go back in, it'll probably be the last time I go out tonight unless I have to go to the bathroom, and I really have to go to the bathroom to want to come out in this. Still coming down pretty good. That's pretty cool looking. That's so weird. You can like see, and I wonder if the animals are watching me at night, saying, "What is that person doing?" That's pretty cool. I got my green suit hanging up, ready for tomorrow. It's nighttime. It was a wonderful day. I'm just relaxing. Got some heat on me. Have a whole bunch of hand warmers. And I got some inside my socks and my feet too. Inside my saran wrap enclosure or fort or tent, shelter, whatever you want to call it. And it's snowing, and it's been snowing all day. You're gonna get a lot of snow. It's gonna be a beautiful day tomorrow. Got some tea down there. Got some Cheez-Its, my light, some water, extra gas with propane tanks. And this thing isn't airtight, so I'm not worried about carbon monoxide, even though these have been tested to not put off any. They're for indoor safe. But yeah, it's a beautiful day. I'm just in my hammock, in my sleeping bag. I'm wearing lined pants and a a lined sweatshirt as well, just to keep warm, because it's going to get like 15 degrees Fahrenheit tonight. That's the roof. The snow was on there. I made that a nice structure. Some trees. Thank you, trees. And saran wrap. Pretty sweet. Anyways, have a wonderful night. I'll see you tomorrow.
It's now morning. You can see all the propane tanks I went through during the night. One of the tops of them was a little bit crooked and bent, so I didn't want to use that one. So I only used 4 last night, and I'm running on one more right now. It's a cold morning. If you can see my breath, it's maybe like 20 degrees or something like that. Well, the structure held up. It's really cool when you wake up. My sleeping bag was completely dark, but when I opened it up and looked out, everything was just white and bright. First thing I want to do is I want to get a little food in my belly. I think it's pancake time. Let's go ahead and make some pancakes.
Pancakes. I forgot to bring some oil or butter for the pan, so hopefully those don't get stuck too bad. Hopefully it goes well without oil in the pan. Let's flip it and see if it sticks. Oh yeah. Oh no. These are gonna be pretty brutal without any oil. It was officially a pancake disaster. Backup breakfast. It's the new day. We survived through the night. Let's step outside the shelter together for the first time. Frozen. Got my little lock. Oof. Snow everywhere. And my little light. Pretty thick. I don't know how deep it is, but it is so beautiful. I don't think any animals came up to me last night. I don't really see any trails. I did hear some turkeys though. Let's do a once around the shelter, see how it held up. I feel like it did really well. There's one on the sides. What about the roof? Very strong roof. Got the back of it. Thing is sturdy. I've decided I'm not going to take it down today. I'm going to keep it up for a while and periodically come back to and just check on it. But I will take it down eventually. Awesome. Look at this snow-covered forest.